guys, Estelle back here bringing you yet another video. This one is on Jungle. Kind of interestingly, I watched a Wings of Redemption video recently in the last couple of days where he did his video on this map. And he said that this happens to be his favorite map. And the reason why is because of the angles that he can get on his kill streaks, his air support kill streaks. You know, a lot of people don't like Wings right now, obviously because of the painkiller already incident, and generally people really don't like him. There's really a love or hate this type of guy because people think he's arrogant, and he may as well be. But I think he has a point when it comes to this. You know, people might call him a kill whore or a kill streak whore, which whatever. But I agree with him on this concept. You know, it's nothing like, you know, busting your ass to get a kill streak, like a chopper gunner, napalm strike, and you throw it up and it does no work for you. It's like getting blue balls at a strip joint. You know, you go to a strip joint, you get all, you know, hot and bothered there, and then at the end of the night you go home empty-handed, and you're like, what the hell? That was not cool. Same thing applies with kill streaks that do nothing for you. So I take to heart what he said, and that isn't not the reason why I enjoy this map. I just enjoy the contours and maneuvering and the different paths to take. I do like a lot of the outdoor maps, the jungle nature maps, more than say the building and urban maps for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm a nature nut or something, or a tree hugger. I love the whole B hut concept over B. If you want to take B, you gotta have B hut. There's always a great fight at B at all the time. And you can always do some work from there. If you can get yourself established up in B hut, you can really do some work. So that's really why I really do enjoy the map. Now, to say that it's my favorite, I don't know. But it's up there. It's in my top, 3 or whatever. Anyways, I want to move on from that. This video I also wanted to bring to, let you guys know, try to reestablish myself. I've been away for a while, or I've gotten new subs, and they may not know too much about me. So I figured I would do another kind of sort of update video about me. I don't know if you could say it's a channel update, but it's more of, Estelle update. And revisiting the history so you guys can know who I am and why I'm doing this and what kind of things I offer. I just turned 30 this past August, and I'm still in college, almost done with my degree. I got about another, this is my last year. I will start student teaching here in the spring at 2 hopefully local schools, high school and then possibly a junior high. And then by next summer I'll have my bachelor's degree in special education, and I can finally get a JOB, make some money. So the reason I started late getting into college is because I was in the Marine Corps. A lot of you guys know that, but for those of you who don't know, I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years. I joined a little bit later in life. A lot of people joined right out of high school. I waited till I was 22. Did my time in Iraq twice, actually. I spent 14 months total there. And about a year ago, I guess it's been a year according to the ticker there, I did a series of video called my Storytime video. That series that I talked about my experience in the military, in the Marines. I went from boot camp all the way to when I got out. And it's 4 videos, and I finally located them all in the various sources throughout the, that I posted up, this community site, that community site, Huppet Gaming site, and then the last video was actually on my page. I put those all on my favorite section, so that those of you who want to see those videos can find those videos at all times, and you guys can get a little bit of insight about me. And then for those of you that are either are craving a war story or stuff like that, you can go get a little bit of your fix from that, because I especially the boot camp video, I really go into detail about it, and I show you guys a video about boot camp, what boot camp is like. No joke. So check those out there under my favorite section in my page. I'll have them listed there. It's 4 videos, and I hope you guys enjoy those videos. Like I said, a lot of guys have been asking me to do more war story videos and things like that, and I thought I would answer that. Obviously, a lot of us are really anticipating the new games coming out, Battlefield 3, Modern Warfare 3, and of course I am. But I'm also creating it for a different reason. It gives me another opportunity to play with my old weapons that I got to play with back when I was in the military. When I was in the Marines, we had our M16 A3s, is what we were originally issued, which is just pretty much an update model of the M16 A1 that you guys play here. However, though, the game gets it wrong a little bit. It was fully automatic, not a 3-round burst. The 3-round burst didn't come until later. The M16A3 is a 3-round burst. However, nobody ever uses it. You know, there's this misconception that especially on movies, that everybody goes nuts and fully automatic. It unloads everything. No. Everybody in the military, you were taught from day one to single fire this weapon. There's a switch on it that makes it one round per pull of the trigger. It conserves your ammo, obviously, and it increases your accuracy. So why the hell would you know, go fully automatic? There's no reason for it. The only time I ever used my fully automatic on my M16 was during firing range exercises, and we were done for the day, and we had leftover ammo. We could not return the ammo back to the ammo supply point because they did not allow that, so we had to use it. So the commanders there and the officers, the brass, as they say, you know, authorized us to go, you know, 3-round burst out on the berm or something and shoot into it just to burn off this ammo. Yes, I know it seems kind of like a waste, and yes, it is. And it's a waste of taxpayer money, but that's just the way it was, and that was the only time that I ever used it. And I think I only used it maybe once or twice. But also, along with that weapon, I get to use, you know, my old the SAW M249, I believe. I never called it that. I always called it a SAW, Squad Automatic Weapon. It was the machine gun that infantry members were issued. Every infantry squad, or should I say fire team, has a SAW operator, a SAW gunner. And he always has his buddy, who is the ammo guy. We call him the ammo bitch, but he was the guy that supplied the ammo to the SAW gunner. And the SAW was a great weapon. It was a shoulder fire weapon. It was an anti-personnel weapon, meaning it had a high firing rate, and it also shot the same rounds as the M16 5.56. And I really did enjoy shooting that weapon. I shot that weapon a couple of times during our field training exercises and classes, because variously I would go out and have these classes. I was ordered to these classes just to make sure I knew what these weapons are and how they operate when we actually get into combat in combat areas like Iraq. So I'm looking forward to using that weapon. I'm looking forward to, hopefully, that they're bringing back the Mod Deuce's 50 cals from Battlefield 3 that you used on the tanks. I believe there was like 2 or 3 types of tanks. Bradley, I think there was an Abrams or something or whatever. I believe 2 of them, or maybe all of them, I'm not quite sure, you were shooting a Mod Deuce 50 cal machine gun. That is my favorite machine gun in the world. I really did enjoy that, and that's the weapon of choice that I used during my time in Iraq when I was a gunner on convoys. I became very, very efficient with the weapon. I was able to break it down and break down the bolt and all its little pieces. And we used to do contests. Who could do it fastest? Who could deassemble the weapon and then reassemble it the fastest? You know, I think I did mine under a minute 20, minute 10, which is considerable. I guess considered kind of fast. You had to take the barrel off, put the barrel back on, take out the backside, take out the bolt, dismantle the bolt, put the bolt back on, put everything back together, and do that, and then clear the weapon. So hopefully they're going to bring that weapon back, and hopefully they'll get it closer to what it really is. What I've noticed in these games, you know, from this game to other first-person shooters to Battlefield, they never quite get the Mod Deuce right. There's a distinct sound and a distinct firing rate that the Mod Deuce 50 cal has that nobody's ever gotten. It's a much slower weapon than the M16 or any of these weapons that we're shooting here. It sounds booming because it's such a massive round and a massive casing that nobody's gotten right now. Hopefully, with these new installments of these games, that maybe they will be, or at least they'll be closer. So I'm really looking forward to those weapons. And like I said, that's one of the main reasons why I'm really looking forward to playing these games, is because I get to play with these weapons again. Things like the M4, which is just a lack of a better way to describe it, a compact version of the M16. Has a shorter barrel head. I believe it has a shorter upper receiver area where the bolt sits, and the firing pin. And the big noticeable difference is the retractable buttstock. When I was in Iraq, we didn't have that opportunity to use that. It took a deployment after me for people, especially convoy drivers and gunners, to be issued those weapons. And my friends that were issued those weapons said that they were extremely happy using those weapons because not only were they shorter and easier to maneuver inside the vehicle, they were also lighter. So I hope that answers a lot of questions about the weapons. If you have other questions, give me a holler on the YouTube here comments or send me a message, and I'll try to answer them in a timely manner. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out my Storytime series in my favorite section, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.